Thank you very much, Mata Ashaji, for that beautiful bhajan. And now we listen to Behenji Melissa with her bhajan.
शिव शंकर मेरे देवता, श्रद्धा भक्ति से मैं पूजता। कार्तिक के पिता, गणपति के पिता, हे स्वामी जगत के पिता। शिव शंकर मेरे देवता, जब भक्तों की विपरा करे और सृष्टि की महिमा करे। जब भक्तों की विपरा करे और सृष्टि की महिमा करे, तब त्रिशूल लिए आए रक्षा किए, शिव में पाए जगत के विकार। शंकर मेरे देवता, श्रद्धा भक्ति से मैं पूजता। कार्तिक के पिता, गणपति के पिता, हे स्वामी जगत के पिता। शिव शंकर मेरे देवता। बोले शंकर जगत के प्रभु, हे विश्वंभर दिगंबर प्रभु। बोले शंकर जगत के प्रभु, हे विश्वंभर दिगंबर प्रभु। हम सबके सुनो, दया शिव जी करो, मेरे कष्टों हरो सर्वदा। शिव शंकर मेरे देवता, श्रद्धा भक्ति से मैं पूजता। कार्तिक के पिता, गणपति के पिता, हे स्वामी जगत के पिता। शिव शंकर मेरे देवता, श्रद्धा भक्ति से मैं पूजता। कार्तिक के पिता, गणपति के पिता, हे स्वामी जगत के पिता। शिव शंकर मेरे देवता।
Thank you very much, Behenji Melissa, for that beautiful bhajan. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the presence of devotees of the Wim Waterside Mandir, devotees from the Daktabush Mandir. We have also devotees and members from the Lancaster Mandir. So at this time, I would like to call on one devotee from Lancaster Mandir to please come forward and do a rendition for us.
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हरे हरे बोले नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हरे हरे बोले नमः शिवाय।
Thank you very much, Mataji, for your contribution. At this time, I would like to ask Mataji Swaro of the Bonyat Peepal Mandir to do the next rendition. And then we have Mehanji Devi from the Central Party. Okay, so Mira will be singing. So after Mataji, we'll listen to our young Mehanji with her contribution.
Namo Mahadeva Shambhu Namo Sadashiva Jai Parameshwara Jai Bhuvaneshwara Jai Shiva Shankara Namo Mahadeva Shambhu Namo Sadashiva Jai Parameshwara Jai Bhuvaneshwara Jai Shiva Shankara Namo Mahadeva Shambhu
Mataji Swaro for that beautiful bhajan. And at this time, I would like to ask Behenji Mira to do her bhajan.
सुमिरन करे राम कला चोर दिशे सब गज और का बोलो राम जय जय राम श्री राम बोलो राम जय जय राम श्री राम सुमिरन करे राम कला चोर दिशे सब गज और का बोलो राम जय राम श्री राम बोलो राम जय राम श्री राम लाख चुरासी बत कलाया भरी मान से मानुष तन पाया लाख चुरासी बत कलाया भरी मान से मानुष तन पाया राम नाम नहीं पाया अंत समय पछताने में सुमिरन करे राम कला चोर दिशे सब गज और का बोलो राम जय राम श्री राम बोलो ये जग पानी भी जग प्रकाशा मोरक बाजे मोहन प्रीताता ये जग पानी भी जग प्रकाशा मोरक बाजे मोहन प्रीताता आखिरी जुगड़ी आशा कई सांस नहीं आती सुमिरन राम कला चोर दिशे सब गज और का बोलो राम जय जय राम श्री राम बोलो राम जय जय राम श्री भाई बंधु तुमका तुम्हारा तू किसका है कौन तुम्हारा भाई बंधु तुमका तुम्हारा तू किसका है कौन तुम्हारा कौन नहीं ना पिसारा एक तुझे सब नाते
Thank you very much, Benji Mira, for that beautiful bhajan. And devotees, I am sure that all of you are relaxed and you are in a mood to listen to our learned Vyasi for tonight and for tomorrow night. And you know what? I wish it was a week, right? Because from last night to tonight, it has been a real blessing to listen to our Vyasi and to have all of you loving devotees here from various mandirs, various villages to join with us last night, tonight, and I'm sure all of you will be here tomorrow as well. So I'm sure that we are in that frame of mind to listen to the teachings of our holy scriptures, and we know that wish to hand you over to our Vyasi.
प्रेम से श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की पवन पुत्र हनुमान की सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय जय सीताराम। भजने राम राम राम, भजने राम राम राम,
भजने राम राम राम, भजने राम राम राम,
भजने राम राम राम, भजने राम राम राम,
भजने राम राम राम, भजने राम राम राम।
तेरे पूरन सब होगा, तेरे पूरन हो सबका। भजने राम राम राम, भजने राम राम राम,
भजने राम राम राम, भजने राम राम राम।
scholars, devotees of Satsangh Dharma, once more my humble salutation. Namaskar, pronounce Sitaram to each and every one of you. At this moment, as we are about to listen to Katha, which is taken from the Sri Ramcharitmanas, one of the most common texts we heard over and over. And which other text you heard Katha from over and over? The Bhagavad Gita. Have been instructed to bring Bhagavad Gita only one session for the starting night of Gyaan Satsangh, and 3 times Ramayana, which I don't like to, but I have to follow instruction. The reason why it says in life there are many texts, various scriptures that we can learn from, no matter what that name is. You may heard this story, but if you cannot adapt it to our life, it is useless. We know the story. And I want to bring one of the most common, simple, and ancient story, which there's a lot of confusion as well, to clear up your doubts tonight. I also want to let you know, I was warned last night from one of my devotees from Texas that for me not to ask you guys too hard question tonight. And I'm about to not to ask. I'm going to try my best. But you know, the theory here this evening, if we don't ask, if I don't ask question, how would you learn? But I will try my best to ask you some more difficult one, because I think those was easy. Do you agree or not? Last time was simple. At this moment, as we are about to traverse on this journey to Ramayana, Ramayana, which is more commonly, and there's 2 Ramayana, one written by, you heard Ramayana Katha, do you know which one you listen to? One written by Goswami Tulsidas, and there's another written by Valmiki. And this Katha, chosen from both texts, comparison and based on my little understanding with the instruction of the divine Paramatma. Lovely devotees, before I begin this Katha, I want to ask you a very difficult question. Is there any one of you here this evening living your life and don't care what others say about you? Be brave enough to raise your hand. I'll repeat the question if you didn't understand. Is there any one of you in Satsang this evening living your life and don't care what others say about you? I want to tell you this evening, there is always a person in your life who you have to please. And no matter how you turn it and twist it and step on it, no, I live my life my way. No, it does not work. There is nothing like my way. There is highway, and there is different kinds of way. And I want to bring an example, my friends, especially in our life that we live. There are some people who we try to please, and they are like our parents, husband, wife, boss, teacher, and so forth. And the only way you will try your best to please them is only when you want something. And if you think Pandit is wrong that you don't please your parents, try to please them, your husband, your wife, your boss, or your teacher, we all try to please Bhagwan. It's not so. When we pray, we don't pray to impress God, but we pray for what? Don't get impressed, you know. When you go to your friends and family and you have problem, and you tell them your trouble, and by telling them your trouble, I want to tell you this evening, you're giving them impression. But my question here is this evening, when you go to Bhagwan and you tell God your trouble, what happened to Bhagwan? Have you ever think like that? The point is tonight, there is someone behind each and every one of us we try to please. Whoever that person is, it is up to you, my friends. And the Katha tells us this evening, which is taken from the golden pages of the Sri Charitmanas, Goswami Tulsidas explained this show by as I quote. By Bhagwan Sri Ram, Vibhishan has gotten the kingdom of Lanka. Prabhu Sri Ram summons Hanumanji to go to Lanka and tell Raja Janak, daughter Sita Devi, that it is time for her to return to him. My question this evening, I don't know if this is a difficult one or a simple one, but I have a question. My question this evening, wives, how long can you stay away from your husband? Is there any wife around? Husband, don't think I wouldn't ask you a question. Husband, as soon as the wife gone, you bring in a friend, they walk in, and what happened? You know it, right? You are the company. Lovely devotees, as Hanumanji entered Lanka, the demons and the demoness rushed to him and paid their respect. And they direct him to Sita Devi. Hanumanji bowed to Sita Devi from a distance. What Katha teaches us this evening, I want to clarify a great point. In every Mandir, there is an image of murtis represent Bhagwan in different forms. And long ago, I know whenever you as an individual walking in the street or passing by any Mandir, you will stop and you bow your heads. Are you doing that now in Kali? In this day and age? People are watching sheep. Katha tells us this evening, Hanumanji bowed from a distance. Bowing down, we are paying our respect, my friends. Some people say Sitaram, but some people say Sitaram. There is a huge difference. Family, not every time or everyone. It says Sita Devi, ask for everyone, my friends. Hanumanji says everyone is doing well, O Devi, and it's time for you to return to them. Her heart filled with joy, happiness, when she heard these words, my friends. Hanumanji invited Prince Angad and Vibhishana to accompany him back to Prabhu Sri Ram. Vibhishana is about to do something, my friends. And listen as Goswami Tulsidas tells us in this beautiful Jopari. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Pita Pavina, Jal Chavasa, Kale Sakhavala Paranila, Eka Bhuti Sri Sabhai, Raksha Koi, Nirmadai, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. 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 At this point in time, Vibhishana instructed the demoness to give Sita Devi a bath. You know what's bath? They can shower and bathe then, right? And deck her with jewelry and bring her in a chariot. Ladies, I have a question for you. How long can you stay without dressed up? Is there any young boy in Mandir want to get married here? And I know every young man's desire is to have a beautiful woman. But our days, we were looking for character. But if you really want to know if a girl is really beautiful, show up at the house early morning when you wake up. And tell them I sent you. You will see the truth. That is supposed to not to dress up. And one of the night speak about it when we were in Mandir, which the devotees requested. We put pause for everything else, my friends, but when we dress up 99, you forget you have them, especially when your husband or wife passed away. Sita Devi did not dress up for almost 14 years. Can you go that long? Anyone? She was happy though, surrounded by the bears and the monkeys. Sometimes surrounded by human beings and they act like the bears and the monkeys. But in Ramlin, the bears and the monkeys were acting intelligent. Isn't this amazing? It says, my friends, the demoness was carrying her by hand in a chariot. Long ago, they don't have all these fancy things that we have now. They put her to seated, you know. I don't know how to explain. There are 4 people hold it and she just sits inside. Oh, I know how to explain now. Long ago, when you want to pull your backyard, I don't know what it's called it, but it's make a thing with the manure bag and you push the stick inside. I will stop to explain it. What's the carrying inside? And you will dig the hole from front and you put the dart and you will hold one side and somebody will hold the other side and you take the dart. There's nothing like we'll borrow and dump a truck and this and that. Everything was done manually. And this is what the king Vibhishana was explaining to them, to carry her in a chariot by hand. Upon arrival, Bhagwan Sri Ram advised Vibhishana to bring Sita Devi on foot. What does this teach you, my friends? Many people have an issue when it comes to know of wearing footwear and where to walk and where to lead them. And this is one tradition or what have been prescribed in our scripture that we still practice in this day and age. Upon entering any mandir or holy ground, we leave our footwear outside and we walk in bare. Would Bhagwan bless you with Jordan, this never done, you know. This branding never done, this baby. How much of you remember when you have to go to the seaside, and especially when it's 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, you use your common sense and you walk on the grass, not for your feet to burn. We all did that. But nowadays you have the vehicle. When last you went to the beach and out for some gel? I don't know, I'm not from here. Lovely devotees, it says at this point in time, upon arrival, Bhagwan Sri Ram now instructed Vibhishana to bring her by foot. And while doing so, it says, all the gods from the heavens, they were pouring down the flowers. They were pouring down petals, lovely devotees. What they did is, this Doha tells us, as we listen. Upon arrival, Sri Ram addressed some critical words to Sita Devi. He says, I have destroyed the black hole that everyone defamed me and converted my hard work to results. Today we live in a world, my friends, we worry what others will say about us. And we do what it takes. Isn't that so? We worry what people will say about us, and we do what it takes. Sri Ram says to Sita, Ravan kidnapped you when you were alone, and I was blamed for that. He says, he gives some example of a successful person, my friends. He says, Hanumanji successfully crosses the ocean and ruled Lanka and gained victory. He says, Sugriv Maharaj and his army worked hard. But she began to cry. What is a woman's weakness? We learn about each strength. I will tell you, ladies, when you really want something, you go by the sink, you pour some water, and you cry hard. It describes there are different kinds of tears. Can you just tell me some of them? I know there is tears of happiness, or tears of joy, and tears of sadness. Well, let's say the Bollywood movie, when you pretend that they're crying, like you ladies, when you want something. Will you call that cry? We heard in Ramayana, crocodile tears. I don't know what it means. I never pretend and cry. I want you to go do the research what that means. Sita Devi, you begin to cry, my friends. And what happened? We listen to this story. Says Sita Devi put her hands together, says, Prabhu, you said it all. You said it all. But you never said anything about your wife. Husband, listen to the Sri Ram, you mentioned about everybody else, but you did not mention about your wife. Husband, how much have you talked about your wife? Many times, what you talk about her? I hope good things, I don't know. It says, my friends, she continued to speak, you mean to say, you did not fight with Ravan for me? These are the words of Sita Devi. Remember, this is the Leela, everyone is looking, just like me and you, people look at the world. But God has to prove to the world, my friends. And we all have to prove to the world when people have things against us. To be victorious is not by telling them, but the life we live, but the sacrifice we make. Raman teaches us this. She continued to speak, she says, because I was captured by your enemy, you think I am not worth you? These are the words of Sita Devi. She says, I suffer so much, stay away from you for so many days. Have you given thought to that? Why did you send Hanuman to Lanka for me? You know, we're living a life and we don't think what we're doing, but our own whip us to what? It says now, she says, why did you send Hanuman to Lanka for me? You remember the beginning of the Gatha? Sri Ram sent for Sita Devi. Why? Why did you leave me there then? If I would have known this, then I would have never be alive. I would have given up my existence. Giving up existence. How much of you think suicide is a good thing? I know we have a few youths there, not too much. But I want to tell you, for whoever think you have trouble or problem, and suicide is the solution, I want you to break that, put it in the agni, and burn it to ash. Whenever you as a person take the life of yourself, you're considered as an ungrateful being. And for such person commit suicide, it says, my friends, according to Garuda Puran, that soul will be remain everywhere in the ghost form or spirit, which we all know. Like when you go home in the night, you're scared of the zombie. Have you ever seen one since we started Gyaan Satsangh last Monday? You see any zombie when you go home? Sometimes you hear things, right? It's all what you have in your mind. If you think that something is knocking, you will hear something is knocking without nothing knocking. Our own selves scared us, you know. Have you, when you go back home here, have you ever seen your own shadow and you're scared of it? And you say, wait, I walk with my heart attack, you know. You push your hand in your pocket. Many times that happens, my friends. It says that the soul has no resting place and will remain there crying for a gentleman, for a lifetime, for a long, long time. So young people and old people and people who have problems, never think that is a solution. Your soul will be suffer forever. I want to tell you how long you are alive, no one will see the good in you. Do you agree or not? While you're alive, nobody will see the good in you. And also I want to tell you this now, husband and wife, it is time for you to book some vacation and go by yourself somewhere. It says how long you're in the home together, they don't know how important you are. Leave, think about what you're doing for a couple of days. Take a break from this stressful world. Lovely brothers and friends. The choice is yours, what kind of break you're taking. It says when you are around, people don't know the importance of you. And there's a saying, you never miss the water until the well run dry. I was talking to one of the devotees this afternoon around 2 p.m. She asked me where I am. And I said I'm at Youngstown selling, picking up passengers to go back to Wilson Creek. She said, why you Pandit? She said, think bad, I don't have passage to go back home. She laughed, she said, thank God, because you would not get any passenger from this stallion anymore. You will stay in Guyana. And that is what everybody wants. Lovely devotees, I want to tell you, absence is good sometimes. At your job, people take advantage when you're around. Take a couple sick days and you will see how important you are. It says, wherever this water has been placed, the volume change. And you as a devotee and a person who trying to live a life, it is where you put yourself. That is how you get volume out of you. What is important? Many people will not value you, but it says life, we must always learn to move on. Stagnant water brings mosquito. Is not so? Moving water, open channel for success. A healthy way, a healthy part of life. Sita Devi says, you forget all the promises you made to me. When you go around the fire, you marry the boy and the girl, and you become husband and wife. What you say to Bhagwan? Sita Devi says, now you're doubting me. You're doubting your Sita. I came into this world. I exist as the daughter of Raja Janak through the mediums of prayer. As Janaki Mata. I am not Raja Janak daughter, but I am from the earth, Bhumi. I am divine, I am an ideal character, and I am very, very pure, and you did not see these qualities. The earth may be dirt and may be dirty for you. Came from, the purest manifestation came from Dharti Mata, Bhumi. When you do your chanting, what is the first puja you do? Can I hear you? Loudly. I expect you will say Ganapati. Dharti Mata, why? Because we ask for permission to sit down for puja to be successful. And many of you, old tradition, you'll go and will bring a piece of dirt and place it at the asana in performing puja. My question now, why your shoes outside walk on the dirt, you cannot bring it into your home or in the mandir, but you bring a piece of dirt? Answer to me now. When you pick the dirt, you know where you pick that dirt. You'll go a clean corner. But when you walk, God only knows where you've been. Not everybody, every time you wear that shoes, you go to Satsangh. You just go to Kusang, you just go to all over the place. So that's why it is not permitted to come into the place of worship. So that heart, that representation, my friends, represent Bhumi Mata Dharti. It says, I came Danish with will not see the qualities of us, but they will judge us wrongfully in life. Sita Devi says, you are my soul, but the soul being blamed, then it is worthless to be in this body. I don't want to live anymore. I cannot bear that my husband is embarrassed me because of me. And not privately, but publicly. If someone is pointing finger to you, oh Prabhu, because of me, then I cannot take this. Why when your husband people batang them, you'll stand up and join and batang them too, or you just pick up for your husband? Sita Devi says, if people are pointing fingers upon you, therefore I cannot bear this. And at this moment, she looked at Lakshmana. She says, oh Lakshmana, please arrange a fire for me. It says, my friends, what happened? It teaches us as we take Janam, root, whatever, they will come. We all have to go back. And at this point in time, what happened? This poet speaks these words to teach us as man, me and you, to understand that we are only here for a moment. We listen to these words. आदमी मुसाफिर है, आता है जाता है, आते जाते रास्ते में यादें छोड़ जाता है।
आदमी मुसाफिर आते जाता
Man is mortal, not immortal. Who came to this life must die. During his lifetime, after dying, there is only one thing we all do. What is that one thing? Can anyone tell me? I should ask you, when you die, what do you leave behind? You leave the house, the land, the car, and everything, right? I will tell you this, there's only one thing you leave behind when that time comes for you to leave this world. And what is that? Memories. People have problem when we come to satsang and take out picture. But I will tell you, there's a reason why we took pictures. For those of you who don't know. In our temple, sometimes when I go back to those pictures, today those individuals, those divine souls are not in our Mandir. And it brings great memories to me. Some people think, we are showing off, but we don't show off. It says when you all leave, the house and the land and the car has no value. But the time we spend together, a day will come when you get old, you'll go back and look at the same picture. You remember when you come to the satsang, how you sit down. Your feet was good and something happened. We don't know what is in store for us. Tonight we are blessed with the potential, the capability of singing God's name. We don't know if years to come if we will have a voice to speak. We don't know if we will still able to listen or have the eyesight to see. Lovely devotees and friends. But what we are doing here this evening, and all the satsang we merge together, is to create a memory. And the bhajan says that when we die, everyone leaves one thing, which is memories. So what we should do, my friends, as family, we must learn to take some time off and create some good memories with your family. For friends, take some time off and create some good memories, like what we're doing here, lovely devotees. Lakshmana obeyed Sita Devi. How much brother-in-law obeyed Bauji? Bauji tell you to, light up the fire and say these words to the fire. Before I mention these words, lighting the fire can be good to us and fire can be bad to us. Lighting the diya, we recite a prayer. How much of you, when you light the stove, you say a prayer? When you light the havan kun, you say a pratna before you light the havan kun. They say, Pandit, how was the prayer? And when we cook the thing, I jump out of the curry and it's so good. Well, I don't know. I can't answer that one. But what Ramayana says tonight, according to Sita Devi, the request has been fulfilled, the fire is ignited. And now he is about to speak to the fire. She says, my character is pure, but still Sri Ram thinks I am guilty. And if I have ever insulted my Ram by thoughts, words, and deeds, then, O fire, please protect me. If Surya Bhagwan, Chandrama, Vayu, all the gods think my character is pure, then how it turns? It is your turn now, sorry, for you to prove to my Ram. Everyone else see me as a pure divine being, but now my Ram has doubt. Sita Devi is about to do something. What I want to tell you here, when you come to Mandir, you sit down, you put your hand and you pray, and you go outside and do things, especially kids, you do things behind your parents' back. Listen to the words. Surya is the sun. Chandra is the moon. Vayu is water. Pavan is the wind. And everywhere we go, they are there. And you may hide from everyone, your pandit, your mother, your father, your teacher. But remember, the dirty act you choose to do out there, a day will come when judgment will prevail. You will have to answer just like Sita Devi to be proved that you are pure. Sita Devi put her hands and she walked into the fire to test her purity. And here is where there is a lot of questions, doubts, wonder, and I will explain in detail, loving devotees. Everyone now is waiting for the result, just like you want to know what will happen. The mother went into the fire. Some said Ravan kidnapped the fake Sita or the shadow Sita. How much of you agree to that? Maybe you don't even know what you agree, but you hear so much things. Tell me something now. It is open. Tell me what you heard. When Ravan kidnapped Sita Mata, and you heard the entire story that Bhagwan Sri Ram insulted her in a way to prove to the world, in a good way, not in a bad way, but prove to the world that she is pure. What is your thought? What you learn? What you know? Anybody have the thought that, you know what, it is a fake Sita Pandit? So if there is a fake Sita, there is a fake you too. We agree? Sometimes you're just faking. You don't know. Loving devotees, God performed His act to prove to the world. And every one of us, when we pray, there is a way He will take it back from us. We cannot run away from it. Sita Devi, when she went into the fire, everyone was waiting for the result. But what happened, my friends? She disappeared. And when she disappeared, everyone was quiet and waiting patiently. Why they were waiting? Do you know what? They were waiting patiently. And as they were waiting there, it says, the Lord of the fire, Agni Devata himself, brought Sita Devi back out to Sri Ram. Bhagwan Sri Ram was extremely happy to see his beloved. The gods in the heaven rain flowers down and begin to sing praise to Bhagwan Sri Ram and Sita Devi. I want you to tell me what just happened. I want you to tell me what just happened. That is how exactly it explained in the Ramayana. And we interpret in our own way. I bring it to the way how it is. And I want you to interpret it for yourself. I don't know either. The mother walked into the fire, disappeared, and Agni Devata hold the hands of Sita Devi and bring her out to Bhagwan Sri Ram. And there is where now she welcomed his beloved Sita Devi. Lovely devotees, tonight everyone begin to sing, and I want you to sing with conviction. And the doubt is in your mind, and if you sing with love and faith, Shraddha, maybe you will have the answer. And if you really have the answer and you want to share it with me, which it will be confidential, I will not tell anybody. Let that come directly from the divine. I leave it upon them. As they sing glories, we all join together as we sing. Do akshar ka Ram naam ka, do akshar hi Sita. जपे दिन तेरा साधा जीवन दीना ओ बजरे You know, my brother Manish always tell me, only when you come, you got holla steady, sing now, sing now. And you know why? You know why when we have Gyaan Satsangh and Panditji says, sing, sing, and I just did sing loudly and I can hardly hear. I think I need to hear, hear it. It says sing and clap and enjoy. Why is this necessary when we are in Satsang? And I think you don't know, that's why you don't sing, that's why you don't clap, sometimes you do, it depends on the mood, depends on the song. But now you will understand the importance of singing and clapping your hands for joy. And I hope you can share this around too. When I leave here, for the amount of numbers here, you will multiply my appearance everywhere you go. That is what Gyaan Satsangh is about. Next week Sunday, I will not be here. I will go back. I'll be in here. Lovely devotees, why take the time to come is to help you, educate you individual, because you're a strong devotee of God, that when you go wrong, you can lead others to traverse and depart. When it's a Mandir, they don't listen. Well, I want to tell you this. Start to do it, practice make perfect. By you doing it and show them, then they will follow. So when you do your puja, adopt these changes as you listen every night. Start to change your life and they will follow. A story I want to share with each and every one of you. Why singing, clapping, chanting is necessary when you come to Satsang. Once there was a little boy and his father, every morning they will wake up and they will open the Ramayana and the Gita, the most common text. And now I see why these texts has been selected, because it's correspond to where we are. And as they open the Ramayana and the Gita, they will chant various dohas and stokas. They will chant them, but now in this day and age of Kali, we as Pandit will say, open the book and just read it. How much people do that? How much of you reading the Bhagavad Gita? Nobody? Sometimes not every day. I don't expect every day. How much of you read the Gita? How much of you read the Ramayana? Many people have those sacred texts and they have them as ornament. Today, I cannot fit all of them in my suitcase because it's $60 to bring 2 suitcases from New York. And I will have to pay to bring it 30 and pay 30 to take it back. Do you think it's worth it? To bring all the books that I have? Some people criticize the Pandit read and computer and tablet. Let it be. Where we put the knowledge in our brain, in our life, we don't leave it into the book. We take that knowledge out of the book for us to leave. Lovely bodies. They will cover it with a red piece of cloth and they will worship the book. And that is how they expect to gain knowledge. Tonight, for those of you who are pundits in your Mandir coming to read, consider yourself blessed. And listen to them because scripture is important in our life. They choose to do this every morning. The son and the father wake up. They will chant slokas and doas, chaupai from the Ramayana, the Bhagavad Gita, and they want to know. So this boy wants to know why we got to do this every day. Pita, tell me. His father did not answer him, but he gave him a dirty basket and instructed him to bring water from the river. The boy went and dipped the basket and explained to him that chanting can purify and cleanse oneself. Just as the dirty basket becomes clean every time you put it into the water. That is the reason why we chant. The more you sing and the more clap, you gotta beat the clap for the door to come out. So by clapping the hand, you're beating the dirty ways. Remember that. And if you don't clap your hand, before you're washing your laptop, you'll still see some stain. If you want to really wash clean, sing loud, pour that detergent, the name of God, and clap your hand. And if you want, you can stretch it like this too. Some people really need that. It might sound like a joke, but remember this joke everywhere you go when you go to Satsangh. Remember that, sing, and let them look at you like you're going crazy. It says when you go crazy for God, that is how you gain His attention. Look at Hanumanji. You sing Ram, Ram, what happened? He'll leave what he's doing, no matter how delicious the banana is. He'll leave that and he'll come there, he start to clap his hand and sing. How much of you have a parrot? Parrot has the potential to speak. But I want to tell you this, when you teach them to talk, that is what they will talk. When the parrot say the dirty language is a dirty word, who should you blame? The master teach the parrot to say those words. But just how the master teach the parrot to say those words, he or she could teach that parrot to say Ram, Ram, Ram. And I have one say Sita Ram. When I see you're living in the same home, you don't speak good words to the parrot only when you're in front of the parrot. But while you're doing your activities and what you're saying, the parrot is still listening. Always remember that. So don't trick the animal, the birds. They are very sensitive. My friends, as you know now, the reason why it says chanting purifies and cleanses. And as Agni Devata returns Sita Devi, what take place? This final doha tells us this evening. Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Some of you cough just now, right? You never sing so loud. It says, my friends. It says, my friends. At this point in time, Agni Devata vowed to Prabhu Sri Ram always pray to you. She is pure, and it was necessary for you to show everyone her purity. And that is known, the act, as known as the fire test, the scripture. It says, Agni Devata himself says to Prabhu Sri Ram, that, hey Prabhu, I'm returning your Sita. She always prayed to you. No matter how dirty you are or what action you perform, we always must pray to God, helps purify us. And she is pure, because anything that passes fire got to be pure. Yeah, when you eat our food, got to pass through the fire. Lovely devotees and friends, says this is the only way, and it was necessary for you to prove to everyone. So now you see Ram, Sita was living life for everybody, but now you are saying that you are living the life for yourself. That is considered as selfish. If I was living my life to myself, I would be in bed now lying down sleeping. Is not so? I live the life for the people. Is not so? That's why I choose to come to your Gyaan, to your Mandir, to your village. And Gyaan Satsangh Mandirs are being selected, my friends. And I want to tell you here, when you get a call for your Mandir to be selected, that might be might be the first or the last, or maybe you have another opportunity. No one tell me when I'm going wrong here which Mandir to be selected. But like I said, I'm working for a boss, just like you. And the boss will instruct me where to go and what to do. With permission, lovely devotees and friends, that is how Gyaan Satsangh is coming to your way. And I want you to always remember one thing. Wherever it goes, always treat it with respect. Because if not, if you don't respect me, respect the Satsangh. I want to tell you that. If you don't treat it with respect, you're causing some danger in your life. Once more, it says, these are the words of Agni Devata. Bhagwan Sri Ram says, Sita is the purest in the entire universe. Now the Lord is speaking. The Lord Sri Ram says, you know, my Sita is the purest in the entire universe. You know, yes, some husband has the two-faced. They act one way, and then when they passion full on, they come back and say, honey, sweetheart, how you know, like nothing happened. It says everything changed around, my friends. And what happened? It says, Prabhu Shri Ram says, I will never leave you. He looked at everyone and said, all of you are my well-wisher, and today I accept you, my Sita. When a boy bowed down to a girl and said, will you marry me? We call it confession. What do we call it? Huh? I call it confession. What do you call it? Propose. Now, devotees and friends, it says, my friend, at this point, he greeted all the well-wishers. Everyone was looking and said, today I accept you, my Sita. Agni Devata heard his word, he disappeared. Lovely devotees, Prabhu Sri Ram said to Sita Devi, whatever happened, destiny will happen. So always remember, things might go good sometimes, things might go bad. But that is meant to happen. Now you know the reason why certain mandirs and how Gyaan Satsangh is coming. It's meant to happen. It is the act, it is the work of the body. It says that I did this because I didn't want you to live in shame. So sometimes people try to protect you and telling you the right thing. But look how Prabhu Sri Ram turned it around. He did all this and say all those words for Sita Mata because he loved her dearly and he did not, or he cannot bear for his Sita to live in shame. Sometimes people will advise you with good advice, but you will not see it at that time. Parents, when parents speak to the child or children, the child, those kids will not see it at that time. And I want to bring an example before we are about to conclude Katha. Especially a teenage boy or a girl fall in love. Anytime you fall in something, you just get hurt. Always remember that. Right? anytime a teenage boy or girl fall in love, prepare because you will get hurt. And when the mother, the father, and the respected people says, you know what, I don't think that is the right person for you. All people have a saying, I don't care what you buy, you have to wear. That is how all people say. And all people took it upon themselves their duty to make sure they select your husband or your wife. They will choose for you. Because when they go and buy the mango and the jalebi at the market, they bring the best home for you to eat. Why can't they search and find the best tulaha and the best tulahi? It proves to this world today that when our parents choose for us, they choose with value, repetition. They choose with status. Character, my friends, not fame and name and game. And those marriages will last for a long time. All the husband and wife fight. Today we are going to wedding house, they dance the street next week, they divorce. It's not so. I want to tell you this. In North America, there's one great affliction and it will come here. Because I was thinking this morning when I get up that today will be a national holiday. Because everything America do, Guyana do. Today is Memorial Day in America. There is a holiday in America, and today I would expect for a holiday here as well. Lovely devotees and friends, not Memorial Day. I don't remember all the holidays. There's a holiday in America today. Lovely devotees and friends, it says that there's a great affection that people pick up the phone and say, Pandit, I want to book a wedding. My question to them, what kind of wedding are you about to do? There are different kinds of wedding. There's the bamboo wedding, there's the Jaimal wedding, there's the wedding they don't care and they just do something to offer some prayer. And that is what I'm about to get. Long ago, our parents put us under the marrow of 9 bamboo because they swear upon their children that they are Kanya Kumari. But nowadays, I want to tell you, parents, never take that oath. Because you don't know what your children is doing. The best wedding for you to do is a Jaimal wedding and erase the Kanya down. What I'm trying to get to this evening, they will call and will say they book the hall for 2-3 hours and they only want the wedding to last for 45 minutes. And from time they say, I want the wedding for 45 minutes. I will say, I am available, but I will not do the wedding. When I die, my bundle I have to fetch. Now when you put this, people pay more attention to the way they dress, the dulaha, the bride, the tassa, the music, and the drink, and the food. And they pay less attention when it comes to the most important things, the blessings of the devatas, and the parents, and their guests. I want to tell you the best wedding for you to do, don't invite anybody at all. The boy, mother and father if they have, and your mother and father, and your pandit and bhagwan. That will be the best wedding you will have, and it will last. Because when the guests come, everything they will find a problem with, always spend millions of dollars, thousands of dollars to have a good, lavish, grand wedding. It's not the money you spend and the lavish decoration and preparation. The blessings is what's important. Once your child is blessed, my friends, that wedding will last. And that is one thing which we are lacking in our community. Now, if Pandit Ramlat is not performing the wedding, and all the Pandits not follow me, bought the books, and don't do the wedding, therefore, they will have to do the wedding themselves. Is not so? But what happened? Money ruled the world. I will not get to that. When it comes to funeral as well, nowadays they have 1 day, 2 day funeral. So when he called and said, Pandit, can I book a funeral? I asked, what kind of funeral? They're like, a Hindu funeral. He says, what kind of Hindu funeral? There's a 2-day funeral. Reviewing the night, the funeral, and everybody gone back to do their own thing. And when it comes to the ritual, oh, me get there, I cannot raise flag, we cannot do nothing. No pinda, no milk, no offerings, no babe, nothing. See another pundit, I will not perform that as well. If you don't do the right thing, or want to do what prescribed, don't do it. Live your life and bear the consequences. And if everyone follows that path, my friends, what will happen? If you really want that body to cremate or burn, you'll have to go with the rules and regulations. If you want your son and daughter to get married, you will have to go with the rules and regulations. Because in every court, there is a rule. In every organization, there is a rule. And in every temple, there is a rule. And likewise, in our life, there should be a rule. And if there is no rule, there is a life that I don't have description to say. My friends, I know I take up a lot of time, and I don't want to get bored. But Scripture lead us to the medium of an extension for us to relate it to our life that we live. Lovely bodies, hearing these words now, Sita Devi bowed down to Prabhu Sri Ram. How she bowed down to Prabhu Sri Ram, I want you to tell me, give a guess. Give a guess now. And this is a big dispute I heard many people have. Sita Mata went down and touched the feet of Prabhu Sri Ram. Wife, when last you touch your husband's feet? Una put daughter went to the pedicure, manicure. COVID there, not touching feet around the nose. He did not deserve that. What kind of life he's living? You took the oath under the marrow that your husband is a representation of Bhagwan Vishnu Sri Ram, and the wife is a representation of Mahalakshmi, who is Sita Mata, who came into Ramayana to teach us. And now you are doubting the Ram and the Sita. Is not what Katha is about. We are living in doubts every day, my friends. So tonight, wife, go to your Ram and take your Ram blessings. Pandit, you will get some good luck. Lash. Holy husband will take my blessings. These are the words of the wife. Some people confused now. They are today wife just not to get beat up. I want you to tell me, when it comes to arti, what is right, what is wrong? Going to school, we just have to hold more assignment. I want you to go back home now. I'll tell you the first part, and the second part, you will have to bring the answer tomorrow. I think the Mandir will empty tomorrow. But I will do what it takes. It says when the wife fell at the feet of the husband, he's asking for the darshan, the blessings. And I want you to answer the other half. How does the wife have the blessings? Think about it. Go back home. Lovely bodies, at this very moment, it says something happened. Raja Dashrath appeared as a celestial form, and this is in the Valmiki Ramayana. It says he appeared as a celestial form. His eyes was flooded with tears as he saw his son Rama and his younger brother Lakshmana. They pay respect to the Peepal in that celestial form, and which it says now, Dashrath blessed the sons and the daughter-in-law, Sita Devi. Lovely bodies, what that teaches us, parents' blessings is one of the greatest blessings. And if your parents die, how do you have your parents' blessings? It says there is where Pitri Puja comes to play. Ancestor Puja. Lovely devotees thus died and came as a celestial form in a shadow. And at that point in time, they all paid their respect and take the darshan of Raja Dashrath. Dashrath joyfully returned back to his abode in the heavenly region. Lovely devotees, when all of us leave this world, we still wonder and ponder what our children, what our loved one is doing. And for those who really love you and pay attention and do your shraddha and offer tarpan, eventually when it comes to Pitri Paksh, you will have the blessings in return. But if they're there waiting and looking, and tears flow from their eyes, your life will be upside down. How do you honor your ancestors and Pitris? We have the whole fortnight before the Navratri coming up at the end of the year, which is Pitri Paksh. What you do? You face the southern direction, you take some water, place it in your hand with some black tape, and you pour it through your hair, through the hair, and you recite. You don't call them by name, because they have no name, they have no relationship, but they consider as your ancestors, my friends. And as you pray and you say, O Yam Devata, O Bhagwan Krishna, take these offerings to my ancestors for everyone who passed away. Some people say doing this, and if you don't do it, and you stop to it, there will be problem. I will tell you, the more you do it, the more blessings you will have. Some people go to the extent, and they offer food, and they do all sorts of things. Pitri Puja is one of the most highest time, auspicious time to perform shraddha for your ancestors. And I mentioned of that shraddha, the name Nandimukhi Shraddha, for your 4th generation, lovely devotees and friends. Tonight, as you're going back home, I hope you listen attentively, and not by listening it alone, but digest this katha, Ramayana, which is common, but I bring it to the best of my ability in my way, sharing it. Try my best not to leave doubts. But the only doubts I think you should have tonight is going back home now with the homework, not doubts. I hope I clarify everything clearly so you can understand. Tonight, who is Sita Mata? Originally, who is that mother? Can anyone give a guess? She said she came from the earth. She belonged to the earth. But who originally is this Devi, this goddess? Is the manifestation. She is the manifestation. Takes us back to last night.
Durge, Durge, Durge,
भगवान की, पावन पुत्र हनुमान की, सकल सनातन धर्म की
जय जय सीताराम।
Principal of Vyas Maharaj ki Jai. Well, devotees, I am sure you didn't want that session to end, right? Anybody want to go home? We can stay on another hour. Some of you are put out. Devotees, it is indeed a wonderful satsang. And what is so amazing is that Vyasji has taken his time to explain it in the simplest form for all of us to understand and take teachings from it, to learn from it, to change our lives so that we can be better Hindus, better devotees of Bhagwan. Once again, Vyasji, thank you so much for doing such an awesome job. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Pitaji Mahesh and family. We are happy to have you with us again tonight. And all the other devotees from various mandirs, if I missed you, please accept my apology. But we would like to welcome all of you, not only for tonight again, but for tomorrow, as we conclude our 3 sessions. At this time, I will ask Bhaji Neville of the Mitsubishi South Mandir to do a rendition. Then we listen to Pitaji Mahesh. And then we'll listen to our dear Mataji from Wim Roadside Mandir.
Sit down, everyone. If you are agreeing with me, Panditji has touched so wonderful and kathas and stories. It may look like a little coloring book, but if you color it the way it's supposed to look, it will look beautiful. Devotees and friends, as Panditji has mentioned, it touches many, many things. If I had to go back and forth with it, we'll end up till the next day. But as Panditji has said, he is working with the rules and regulations, and I agree with him. Because you get some, what will I say, some Pandit that play Pandit but they're not Pandit. As you call it, I will say the 45 minutes Pandit then. So devotees and friends, you have to choose the correct person for the correct job, because you cannot take a tailor to do a carpentry work, if you agree with me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pandit Ramdatji, for, I know I have missed so many occasions, but we have lost our Mandir treasurer, so we have to support them as well. I will do this bhajan, so all of you can join and clap with me tonight. O सावरे से मिलने का सावरे से मिलने का सत्संगी बहाना रे चलो सत्संग में चले हमें हरि गुण गाना रे ओ दुनिया वाले क्या जाने ओ दुनिया वाले क्या जाने ये रिश्ता पुराना है सावरे से मिलने सावरे से मिलने सत्संगी चलो सत्संग दुनिया वाले जा जा दुनिया वाले जा जा रिश्ता पुराना है सावरे से मिलने की जोर सजाए रहे मशुरा दुलारा माता की जोर सजाए रहे वृंदावन के गली वृंदावन के गली शाम की गाना सावरे से मिलने नारे चलो सत्संग में चले गाना सावरे से मिलने
हरि गाना दुनिया वाले ज्ञान जाने इष्टा पुराना सावरे से मिलती
Thank you very much, Baji Nehru, for that beautiful bhajan. This time I would like to ask Pitaji Mahesh to do the next bhajan for us. Then we listen to our dear Mataji from Wim Roadside Mandir.
अनुपम सुंदर नंद किशोरा मनमोहन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद गुलाला मनमोहन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद किशोरा मनमोहन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद गुलाला मनमोहन घनश्याम जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण अनुपम सुंदर नंद किशोरा मनमोहन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद गुलाला मनमोहन घनश्याम मुरली माधव राधे गोविंदा मुरली माधव राधे गोविंदा मधुसूदन घनश्याम मधुसूदन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद किशोरा मनमोहन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद गुलाला मनमोहन घनश्याम जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण अनुपम सुंदर नंद किशोरा मनमोहन घनश्याम अनुपम सुंदर नंद गुलाला मनमोहन घनश्याम भाग्य बिहारी सगुन बिहारी भाग्य बिहारी
Yes, devotees, that was indeed a wonderfully done rendition. One of my favorites actually. So thank you again, Pitaji, for that beautiful rendition. And now we listen to our Mataji from the Wim Roadside Mandir.
राम तुम्ही है सबका प्यारा सुंदर मूरत तेरी सुंदर मूरत तेरी दशरथ का तू है लाज दुलारा सुंदर सूरत तेरी सुंदर सूरत तेरी राम तुम्हें सब अर्थ का प्यारा सुंदर मूरत तेरी सुंदर मूरत तेरी दशरथ का तू है राज दुलारा सुंदर सूरत तेरी सुंदर सूरत तेरी
Thank you very much, Mataji, for that beautiful bhajan. And before we stand for the closing arti, tonight's satsang is sponsored by Behenji Kamlawati and family of the USA. We want to thank them very much for their generous contribution in seeing that Gyaan Satsang at the Bongyard People Tree Mandir is done successfully. Coming down to the preparation for these 3 sessions, it was a lot of work, but our dear Behenji here, Behenji Yali as we all call her, and her team of helpers, they did a wonderful job in getting everything in order for these 3 nights, and we want to say thank you very much for all that you have done. So I also want to say thank you to the musicians and the singers that are supporting Pandit Ji. You are doing a wonderful job. May Master Saraswati bless each and every one of you to continue to excel in music so that you can always do your bit to support Gyaan Satsang. At this time, we will stand for the closing arti.
राधेश्वरी